Hello, this is Simon Hyatt. I am the contributing editor of Asian Business Review magazine. Today I'm presenting the Asian Experience Awards, recognizing the most meaningful and ingenious experience initiatives in Asia in 2022. Joining me today is Dr. Charlie Asavathiratham, Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Digital Banking Officer at Siam Commercial Bank. Siam Commercial Bank has won the Thailand Customer Experience of the Year Award for banking. Charlie, congratulations, and please share with us your thoughts on winning the award this year.
Thank you, Simon. Before, I am truly honored to be recognized by Asian Business Review for the Customer Experience Award. I would like to pass on the gratitude from the team who has been putting the hard work over the years, and it's truly wonderful for us to be recognized.
Charlie, can you please tell us about your winning project, RASEF, and the pain points it aimed to address?
Absolutely. RASEF stands for Real-Time Analytics and Customer Experience Feedback. So the pain point that we try to address is that as a bank that has many branches, we have over 700 branches and we have over 17 million customers. We are inherently omni-channel. So we have both the digital and the physical branches. We have call centers, we have more than one app, we have the mobile app, we have the chat line. And so many times customers come in, they expect a single unified experience from us. But it's not always easy when you have a disparate system that kind of grows over time like that. It's a phenomena where you probably have heard the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing sometimes. And so and that's the pain point that we try to solve. So we do have in the past, we do have annual customer surveys, for example, where we kind of go and talk to our customers. Those are great, except it has a couple of issues. One, it has a high delay. You don't always get the feedback right away, right after the customer interact with you, especially if the customer perform the transactions online. And number two, these things are kind of smaller in scale. It's difficult for people to kind of go out to talk to our customers when you have millions of customers and many more times at the interactions. And also, it's not fully comprehensive because if the customers perform transactions on the app or on the chat line, you don't have the opportunities to go and ask them how they felt about it, what went right, what went wrong. And finally, it's a little bit costly to do it with a human on the ground to talk to the customers. And that's kind of like the start of RASEF. We need a smart and fast feedback loop that kind of not only consolidates the feedback from all the channels from the sources, it should also sort of distills the information and presents the information, the feedback to us in a cohesive and hopefully insightful manner. And that's pretty much the start of the RASEF. So the real-time customer feedback that we implemented would combine the real-time gathering system. It has an AI-based sentiment analysis component, and it also has the feedback gathering and consolidating from all the social media. And it also applies the big data analytics capabilities, such as customer profile, their product holding, their product history, their usage, and so on. So all of that together was kind of combined into this umbrella under the name RASEF, which are meant to address the pain points listed before.
What were some of the challenges you encountered in utilizing the latest technologies, such as AI and big data? How did you overcome these challenges?
Right. AI and big data are great if you know where to apply them. So we have already been implementing a large what we call the feature factory, where you kind of consolidate all the data into the data lake, and then you perform you treat the data as if it's in the supply chain. So the raw data comes in on the one end, and then the insights and the predictions kind of come out on the other end. So and then we kind of implemented along the way the distillation, if you will, the refining of the information, and then we apply AI on top of it. Now, such a system is great. when two things are in place, and this is true, I think, in general for AI and any kind of statistical prediction problems. Uh, the first thing is if the data is clean and if the data is comprehensive and if the data is predictive, so to speak, then that's great. So you need the data. And number two, the environment, meaning AI is great when the future has an environment that's similar to the past, because after all, you train the model, you apply the statistical model to the past data, and so it learns um, from the past data. And but the environment in the future, uh, as long as it's similar enough to the past, then your prediction will be effective. So these are the two things that we have found to be sort of uh, critical in the way to apply the data. We have been cognizant in the way that we use the data as long, and we always monitor for changes in the way that we handle these two components, the data and the environment. Um, if as long as the data that comes in is of high quality, has high predictive component, and as long as the environment we feel is of similar enough to the past, then we would be able to apply the AI effectively into the RACEF system as described, and then use that to sort of read what we have done as well as to predict what the customers want next.
Charlie, how has RECIF improved the customer experience for SCB, and what does it say about your bank's capabilities?
The RACEF has been wonderful in the sense that it gives us a much more rapid and pointed feedback because it's an automated collection system. So we have been able to utilize the feedback and to improve some of the products that we have. For example, we recently launched a lending product called Up, which is highly popular among our customers. One of the feedbacks that we gathered from our system is that uh, the lending product, which is one of our core revenue generator, is not always easy to obtain. So a product such as Up meant to address the pain points by making the application processes much easier. And the way that we achieve that is again through AI and data. We analyze past data of customers and then try as much as possible to eliminate any form of uh, requirements from our customers to supply a proof of income or to supply any kind of data, anything that proves their ability to pay, because we already have such data. And that makes the onboarding a lot easier. Many of our customers who are now spending a lot of time digitally online are used to gamifications such as coin collection when they go shopping and so on. And so Up kind of incorporated some of that uh, into the loan product, which is quite a novel concept where we say, hey, by doing certain interactions with us, then your quote unquote rating on the lending side will be a little bit better, which leads to a better credit line, slightly better terms for your customers, and so on. And so the customers has responded very well to such product. And again, that was only a result from our observation of the feedback that they have provided us. And overall, we have been able to improve our NPS, Net Promoter Score, to 77%, which is our highest yet, I might say. And I believe that that could probably place us firmly among the leaders in this space in the banking industry in Thailand.
How do you plan to follow through on the success of your initiative? Do you have any similar initiatives or projects in the pipeline?
Yes, our bank has placed omni-channel as one of the key strategic initiatives, and that means that we will make it even more seamless for our customers to interact with us. And to be able to do so, uh, I previously mentioned about the left arm needing to know what the right arm is doing. This is basically saying that, hey, I'm gonna install even new arms, more arms to our touch points to the customers. New app, new more innovative products, both online and offline, and that gives us an even greater need to be able to consolidate the feedback from the customers. Because from the customer's point of view, there's only one SCB. And from the customer's point of view, there's only one me. I don't care if I'm interacting with any of your dozen channels. I just want you to know this is what I am. This is what I need to do. This is what I want next. And so a product such as RaySef will give us, if you will, it's a GPS for us. In up until now, the RaySef has been the GPS that tells us how we have done in the past, and the next generation of the RaySef will be more almost like a navigator, where it tells us next a more predictive, a one step ahead type of interaction. Just it should be coming down in the near future in our development pipeline.
Dr. Charlie Asava-Tiratam, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations once again on your award win.
Thank you so much, Simon.